everybody. Thanks for coming in and joining in and watching and all that sort of paraphernalia. This time, welcome in D4 Basics, number 3, I suppose. Okay, so what we're doing here is I'm going to discuss about leveling your character. So I've got a brand new character here with me. Okay, so let's just go turn my map off on that. And he's going. So leveling up, extremely difficult. You go out into the world. I'm pretending I don't have my mount on. I do. I finished my storyline. Okay, so just run out of Kovashad. Currently in Season 2, the starting town is actually Tempadu, not Kovashad. Kovashad was the starting location in Season 1 and in pre-season. We're in Season 2. I just happened to leave it off in Kovashad at the end of last one. What we got to do, kill things, okay? Yes, there are good ways. I'm on I'm on World Tier 2, that's the one. And mobs are harder, mobs are a little smarter. Not a lot, they're still pretty stupid. They're a little smarter than World Tier 1. Yeah, there we go, we just got a level. Yeah. So, let's get out of this way. Oh look, there's a goat. I go. Oh, I missed. Oop. Yay! Kill the goat. Okay. You don't get XP for killing them. Can't even skin it for food or anything. Terrible. Anyway, leveling. That's what we got to do. This symbol has come up that I've gained a level. Gained a couple of levels. I have unlocked everything on. It's something I discussed on previous ones. Unlocking things on one character unlocks it for all characters, so I've done that and I now have quite a few points to spend. So I can click on there, brings up this is where I can start for adding in points. You can see I've got 12 here, 2 from gaining 2 levels, 10 from the bonus stuff there. Okay. Shortcut keys, M for map, W for bring up town stuff. So 10 skill points here. Okay, just by unlocking that on one character is 10 skill points for all characters when they start. So that's a big thing. When you're first starting out and haven't unlocked that one, this is why World Tier 1 comes in handy. You're not going to be strong hit World Tier 2 mob. You can do it. It's going to take a while. Once you've unlocked those, if you start in World Tier 1, you're doing yourself a disservice. You might as well be in World Tier 2. Just easy. Okay, so depending on the build you want to go with, you can click on that to open and close. Shortcuts there, A, me. You can rebind those, and it will show up, I believe, as to what you've rebound it to. Let's open that up. This is a short view. Click on this arrow and you've got a big full screen view of your skill tree. I can't click paragons because I'm not level 50. I'll swap to a different character and show you the paragons once I finish explaining this, which won't take long. Now, depending on what build you're going to go is what you're going to do here. Okay, so this is on a saw, but all the trees work the same. Okay, so you need to spend 2 here to unlock this. You need to spend 6 in these 2 to unlock this one. It's not must spend 2 here and 4 here. It's 6 in this area. Right, so you can spend all 6 here. I've got 6 points I can spend. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they're both unlocked. Okay. I have spent nothing here. Take those out. Can't take that last one out. All out. Okay. And now there's back to that. 11 in the previous, 16 in all previous, 23 in all previous, 33 in all previous ones. So with that, you know you're not going to be able to use this until you've got 34 points. Now, because you're starting off, I'm starting off, and those who else have unlocked everything with a bonus 10, I can get to this part at level 24. Right. Level 25 is where I can select one in here. Because at level 1, you don't have a point to put in. This is important when totaling up how many points you need to get. Okay? So you don't get a point for level 1, and you don't get a point for level 50. That's 2 points you're not getting. Okay, so that's a total good leveling of 48 points which you can have here. Then you got the 10 bonus points through doing Renown. That gives you a grand total of 58 points into spending in this tree to make your build the way you want it. Follow a guide. I do recommend following a guide at least once or twice. Get an idea and a feel for your character. Then you go, right, I've got an idea. I want to do it this way. I want to do it that way. Or, lo and behold, you just want to do it the way you want to do it. Fine. You know, guides. There's one thing I say about guides. Treat a guide as a guide. It's not gospel. It's not, you must do it this way or you're not going to be able to play. It's this person that made this guide has done it this way and had really good success. Do you play his style? Do you have his internet connection? Because that makes a difference. I mean, I'm in Australia. I got it at least when I'm playing with friends. I'm on 220 ping. That makes things slightly different. Not a lot, slightly different. Play style and stuff like that. I don't play like them. I'm aggressive. I like to get in the middle, right in amongst it all. Mobs always come and crowd you. So, it's up to you how you do it. It's your choice. I'm going to go Frosty. Right? So, I am going to go Frost. There we go. Minimum 2 points there. Then 2 points, 3 points. I'll have a look at a guide myself, see what they suggest. I've done lightning and stuff like that. I've got a charge bolt build. That's like a spark, that's charge bolt. How you go about it, that's all you. Skill assignments down here. Once you've got some skills set up, they will automatically get put into here for you. So let's take that off and go here. Assigning your skills. Once you've unlocked whatever skills you want assigned, place them in. Okay? There's no, however you like to put them in. Left to right mouse buttons, I would suggest be the most do that you work with you. Your main attacks. These four, for me it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, whatever you set it to. Generally I have my defensives. These are the once off and not as often as these ones. So buffs and defensive and stuff like that is what you generally put in here. Assault at level 15, I can unlock the this doesn't matter on any previous unlocks and stuff like that. At level 15, I'm going on as assault. I've got to go off, do the quest, unlock this. At level 30, there's no quest, this will just unlock. But you do have to get to those levels before they'll come off and open up. In here, you can put any of these things in here, providing when you mouse over them, it's not going to show me because I don't have it unlocked yet. Okay, some of them will show you what they will do when in the enchantment slot. Okay, maybe it'll show me on here. Doesn't. Okay, so I've got to show Paragon, so I'm going to switch over to a another tune just now. The beauty of being on a slow internet. Let's see another sword. This is my charge bolt build I use. Except for AOZ, so far I've been able to do tier 4. I know the max out there has been done at tier 25, which a lot of people wasn't thinking would be done at all. But some of the blasters, they get it. Okay, so skills, assignments. So what I want. Okay, so to put into enchantments, like I was showing before, so you see down here, the bottom of that little tab, it's got enchantment effect. It tells you what it's going to do when placed into one of these slots. So this one here, when you stun an enemy, there's a 40% chance to release 3 charge bolts from them. Okay, I don't use that. I've got the burning. But my build requires burning in order for it to succeed the best. It's just a matter of playing around and see what you like the most. You know, people have done this and all that sort of thing. I got that from a guide. I have changed some things around. So I've got that in there. Direct damage from skills apply up to an additional 10,000 burning damage, so 26%. Okay, and I'm using ball lightning. So mousing over there in chat. Critical strikes have up to 25% chance to spawn a static ball lightning. Static ball lightning means it will sit on wearable. It'll just sit there sparking away and hitting things. And as it does, which is in the rest of its form. Now just because it's there, and this one's are there, I don't need it on my bar. Okay? It still does it. It still works. I just don't need it there. Okay? Paragon. This is the other part. Now this is an AOZ build, so you'll see around here there's a lot of points spent here with the tears of blood in the socket area. So that's an important thing. Knowing what you need, the glyph that you're using. Everyone starts off with this base one. As you get levels from 50 up to 100, you get paragon points. So 50, you get this one. 50.1, 0.2, 3.4. So there. If you've unlocked all your little statues and all your renowns, you'll start off with a base 25 paragon points in which to put in. So what's there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 25, and I finished this. So as soon as I hit 50, I was able to fill this out. Okay, completely ready to go to the next board. Now, glyph spots. If you go onto a board, majority of the time, not always, but majority of the time, you want to go for the glyph, and then put one of these in. You won't get these handed to you. You've got to find them on every character. You find them in Nightmare Dungeons and by completing Tree of Whispers. If you want to know what Tree of Whispers and all that are about, previous video had the explanations for those. But basically you do open world stuff to complete Whisper events, finish 10, get 10 Grim Favors, go to the tree, hand it in, get a crate, open the crate, and you have the chance, a good chance, of finding a glyph in that. Okay? Once you've found all the glyphs, you get all the blue ones, but they're pointless really. I've never ever used one, but the yellow one's what you're after. This can only be done by completing AOZ 1. If you do AOZ by yourself, haven't done anything else, you want to be 100. Okay. You might be able to get through as a level 90. Okay, because the first entry point now is about 90. A nightmare 90. So if you can do a nightmare 90, you could potentially do the Tears of Blood level 1. One death in the Tears of Blood, the AOZ, Abattoir of Zir. Just one death, and that's it. It's out. You're out. Bye. See you later. And you need quite a bit to buy the sigils to get in. So you, by the time you've finished leveling your character up, you'll have a few sigil dust and that sort of sigil powder. Anyway, you level this out. Glyphs have certain requirements. So this glyph, in order to get the bonus, the additional bonus you gain of this glyph, for example, gain 50% damage reduction while you have an active barrier. For me to get that, I need to have purchased 25 point willpower. So this is a willpower slot, and it's got 5 points. So I needed 5 of those. 1, 2, 3. These are a magic one, so they're worth 7, 4, and 5. Okay, so I use that up there to get to this. Don't just go willy-nilly finding all those things, because you might run out of paragon points to get to the next spot that you want to get. So be mindful of how you spend it, where you spend it, and what you spend it on. Again, there are guides. Follow the guides if you wish. Learn what you want, stuff like that. Alter your build to suit your gameplay once you know what you want to do with it. After following the guides a number of times, you will get to know that. You will. There is no guide out there at the moment for the AOZ build on this charge vault build that I've got. I created this for myself. It is based off a guide done by Moxie from what is it? DiabloBuilds.gg, I think it is, or D4Builds.gg, something like that. He did a charge vault build, posted up on there. I did follow that for him. This is what I came up with. He had another one on here or something like that, which I got rid of a few other points, and just to be able to fill this part out here, a few swaps of the glyphs and so forth in order to get it to work for me in the way I play. And it works so far. I've done a world tier Abattoir of Tier 4 on this character. Well, I've got the character, I have gotten a super unique that I want to put onto it. Not going to swap them. Basically, I've finished. That's all of the all about leveling. There's not much else to it. I suppose this is a form of leveling as well. You need to, in order to unlock those, you have to collect potent blood. This is only relevant in season 2 at the moment. It will, once season 2 is finished on the 26th of January, this all goes away. Okay, so everything you've done here, bye bye. See you later. Adios. But anyway, potent blood levels up each one of these. They all go up to level 3. It is now recommended to level them all to 3. You need about 1800 potent blood in order to level every single one to level 3. Once you've done that, fine, you've got them all leveled up. Putting them in here, you need to have special things on each one of these. Take those. That person. He's that's one. That. open that up. What do I need to put on that new helm that I'm going to put on? As you can see, this one's not active. It's got no red line there because I don't have all the keys on all here because I don't have it there. Okay, so this helm, we've got one of each. And I require at least one of each. I'm unlikely to change it around, so I actually don't need to do any changes to that. But if I want to change these little packs that are on these armors, they're only available for armor. You clear it with the cleansing acid onto there, and then you put the new ones in here. To do that, right click, left click. Okay, right click, left click. Left click. Right, so that's how I want that. Pop that on there. Okay. And that works the same for all those packs. Only go on armor. Okay. It will not go on shields. It will not go on weapons. It will not go on jewelry. Gems will go on all of them. Okay. Armors and everything. Gems will not go on wrists, and they will not go on shoes. We didn't put them there because, you know, no one wants to walk with diamonds on the bottom of the shoes, the soles of the shoes, I should say. If anyone gets that reference, post that into the yeah. Just put that in the post, say that, hey, I got the reference. And it'll be a good pat on the back for you. Let's see. I want to create a ruby here. Put that into that. Done. Now I'll go put all that stuff back. Anyway, that's it for the leveling. Really not much else to tell you about it other than what I've gone through. Obviously, higher world tiers are more dangerous for killing mob. 50 plus world tier 3 in the open world, 73 plus in the open world of world tier 4. Yeah, nightmare dungeons. Nightmare dungeons. That's something. Part of your leveling. I'm going to show you this here too. These are sigils. Okay. Once you hit world tier 3, if you can handle the mobs there, once you can handle doing nightmare dungeons, I would suggest you do nightmare dungeons and run them and run them and run them and run them as often as you can. You're going to get the best XP. You're going to get to level up glyphs, which is very important. So yeah, just run those. Have a break. Go do open world stuff every now and then. Need mats, go do your Trio Whispers and all that sort of thing. Go do some PvP, break it up if you like, it's your choice. If you just want to sit in and do the best you can as quickly as you can, I recommend Nightmare Dungeons. Maximum 10 mobs to be 10 levels above your level. No need to go higher, okay? You can go higher if you want to. No need to go higher. I would do, in World Tier 3, every sigil is, the mobs will be 53 levels above the sigil level. So sigil 1 will be level 54 mob. Okay? Up to sigil 20 in World Tier 3. World Tier 3 can only do sigil 1 to 20. And the mobs will always be 53 levels above that sigil level that you're doing. Okay? So at 20, they're going to be 53 levels above that, makes it 73, which is the level of the open world in World Tier 4. So if you can do a 20, go do your capstone, or if you haven't already, and get into World Tier 4 and start doing Nightmare Dungeon 21s. There's a difference. From 21 to 100, mobs are 54 levels above the sigil level. So at 21 plus the 54 will make them 75. Okay, so minimum level in Nightmare Dungeons of mobs is 75 in World Tier 4. 54 in World Tier 3, minimum level, in the Nightmare Dungeon alone. Okay? As I suggest, through the leveling process, through the Nightmare Dungeons, level up your glyphs, these things. Let's see, I should be able to show you why here. So I've got in here, what is it? Reinforce. So I'll take reinforce. And it again, there it is there. So at level 1, see this red area here? It's not very far out. I don't get this. So if I need willpower like I do for reinforce, I don't get it all. I miss these two. I miss this one. So that's what, 10, 17 points of willpower that I don't get. So that means I wouldn't get its bonus. At level 15 on these yellow ones, they then go out one more on this red area. So that's calling, people call this the radius. Okay, it's not a circle, it's a diamond, but it's the radius. So it's four nodes out. Okay, 4 nodes out and straight up like that down in a diamond shape. It gets it all and it's active. I don't think, can I find something? There we go. So frostbite, I'll put frostbite in there. Okay, it's not active, it's only got 12 points in there. I've got this here and this one here. 5 and 7 is 12. Okay, we're missing those 17 points. Okay, so you can see there how it's not getting active. Level your glyphs. It is important. Once it gets from 15, right, so I've got territorial here is at level 15, so it's out there. But the difference between a 21 and a 15 is quite a bit. Okay, so it's like on this one, it's a 19.8% increase in critical strike damage. It's max radius at 4. But that's just a bonus that you get. When it wasn't at that level, at 21, so it's at 15, but this one here, it's a 7.5% increased damage to close touch. It all goes up. And depending on what you have they're all going to be different. But the idea is still going to be similar. That might have been this one might have been 7.5 critical strike damage at the beginning. But this one is the close targets. And now it's 19.8. It's a huge difference. You need to get them up to level 21. Eventually, it's going to take time. Don't rush it. Don't expect it to be quick. It's not going to be quick. Yeah. So for this one, originally I had six of these at level 21 before I got this Tears of Blood. That took me some time. Okay? I did have the help of friends that could do higher level nightmare dungeons to get the higher level glyph XP. The higher the dungeon, nightmare dungeon you do, the more glyph XP you will get. So bear that in mind as well. If you're going to level 100, no point going higher than Nightmare Dungeon 55 for XP for your character, because you're not going to get more. Okay, it will get higher slightly, but it's not going to be worth your time. The amount of time it takes to destroy that dungeon at a higher level will be longer than what it will be at the lower level. Maintain at least 10 levels between you and the mob's levels above you. If it's below you, you're not going to get as much XP. 10 levels above you to get the most XP from it. That's the best thing I can give you at the moment. If you don't want to do Nightmare Dungeons and you just want to level, not worry about anything else, up in Glen, this dungeon here, the Domhain Tunnels, is the best leveling area you can go to. The best dungeon, XP per minute, per hour, whatever you like to do. You go to Korbach, run across to this dungeon, go in. Don't finish the dungeon, do the first half. That's it, just the first half. Get out, reset the dungeons, go back in, do the first half, get out, reset. And that over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's your fastest way of leveling until you get to your Nightmare Dungeon. Okay, then it's going to be Nightmare Dungeons all the way, because you get both glyph level as well as XP level. Potions is important. So Iron Skin Elixir, that can only be found in World Tier 3 and 4. I think 3, I'm not sure. Yeah, 3 as well, level 36. Yep, so from Helltide. You can't make it or anything else, because it can only be done in Helltide and get those. Gives you bonus at 5%. Season Journey, Blessings, Urn of Aggression, bonus XP earned from monster kills is 20%. You want that as well. Whether you can get that or not, it's up to you. It all helps. Then there is also, once you have a level 100, you can craft elixirs from the Alchemist and craft elixirs here. Right, so that's an elixir. You can't craft that one, but these ones you can. And you craft the ones that will help you the best you want. If you don't have this, or if you do, but this does not help you as much. Incense will also give you extra XP, so 5% extra for each one. Only a level 100 can craft this one, and only a level 100 can use it. The rest, you've got level 80s, 70s. You can have up to 3 incense at a time. You'll see on here that it's got, this is a type 3 in the grey writing. Okay, this one is a type 1, this one's a type 2. So these first 3, you can have all running at the same time. Okay, and they will stack. I think it's additive, but they will stack. You get extra XP. Currently at the moment in the Blight, there is another potion you can get called the Gideon's Brew, which offers 5%, 15% XP, sorry. So you can get from the essences, incense, sorry. From here, you can get 15%, you can get 15 from the Gideon's Brew, and you get 20 from the earned on the Season's Blessing. You would think that would be all additive, so 50% extra XP. It is not. It is, I believe it to be additive, because it doesn't seem to make much difference, at least at the levels I was running. Anyway, once again, thanks for listening. Much appreciated. Thumbs up if this is helpful. Hit the bell, think about subscribing and all that sort of joy and fabulousness. And I shall see you in the next one. The next one I will cover will be gearing, and the one after that I'll do the crafting part of it as well. Then I do believe I have already a showcase of a few characters up for people to have a look at as well. So thanks to everyone who stuck it out this long. I know it's a bit of a long one, but you know, lots to cover. And when you're just new, you need all the information you can get. So thank you to everyone, and I shall catch you later on. Bye.